Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Mayor's Minute. Now this place that I'm standing doesn't need much introduction for people who are from Windsor, but you know I'm at the place where some people say where Dougall meets Dougall or where Dougall meets Olette Place, but you know exactly where it is because for decades and decades, for those of you who've been on this road and traveled this road, you've seen accidents here, you've experienced some of the frustration, and for those of you who've tried to walk into South Windsor or away from South Windsor or ride your bike, you know, in some cases it feels like you're taking your life in your hands. And this project is really important to me because I push for it hard, both as a city councillor, but also as your mayor. And today is the day that the project moves forward, but it won't be without its pain because it's going to take about 3 months of closures to get this very important project done for you. And I'm joined here today with Paul Mourad. Paul is a project administrator for the city of Windsor. Paul, can you describe what's going to happen here? What's going to be impacted in terms of traffic?
Sure. So the Dougall southbound right lane will be closed from Dougall Olette Place down to South Cameron. The left turn lane, turning left going northbound on Dougall Avenue, will also be closed. And as well, the merge lane that is quite the conflict point between merging traffic will also be closed.
So the point is, don't come down Dougall. If you hope to merge here, don't, because this road will be closed for the next few months. But this has taken a long time to get us to this point. Besides $7 million to get the project forward, that's never really been the issue. There have been other things that have kept the project from moving forward. Can you describe what some of those things are?
It took a lot of coordination, a lot of studying, a lot of coordination with the CN Rail. And to get to this point, we went through an RFP process to hire the design build team. We have a compliance engineer, and just took a lot of studying and underground exploratory work to make sure we were going to get everything right.
Do you know how many days the track will have to be closed down when we finally are able to punch through the underpass?
So we're given, the CN Rail Company has given us a 48-hour closure in order to basically remove the tracks, do bulk excavation, put the new box culvert through, and then reinstate the track. So it's a very tight timeline, and that's why we got to get everything right the first time around.
So I can't tell you how difficult it is to get a rail track closed for 48 hours. It's not an easy process, and it's taken us a long time to get everyone to the point where this is a possibility. So congratulations to you and your team. Can you also describe what the timeline for construction will be?
Sure. So the Dougall intersection works. We've given 45 working days in the contract, so that should be about 2 months of work. So by early November 19, we should see this intersection improved. We will also see for the underpass work, the underpass culvert, the multi-use trail and retaining walls, all and the trail beds all complete by the end of this year. The only work that will be continuing into 2020, the spring of 2020, will be some finishing works, asphalt work and some landscaping, and that will make everything complete.
So when all is said and done, when this project is finally concluded, what will people expect to see? What's going to be different?
So this whole intersection will be transformed. It'll be a much safer, more convenient intersection. This is the highest traffic accident rate in the city, so that'll definitely fix that problem. For the underpass project, we're now going to have a safe and efficient means of pedestrian traffic to go through the CN underpass, and that's all part of our active transportation plan. We're going to see a new multi-use trail, enhanced street lighting, aesthetic landscaping, so it's going to really beautify this area, which is our civic way.
And so when it comes to sidewalks or the path that you're talking about, where will it be? Where will it go once you're able to put the underpass through? Obviously the bike path and the pedestrian path will be right behind me where the excavators are working right now, but where will the sidewalk come to?
So yes, so out of our new underpass, we're going to have a 3.5 meter wide multi-use trail that's going to come along here, which will lead out to dedicated bike paths along Dougall northbound. The limits of this construction will be about halfway between here and Eugenie, and then successive phases will carry that through north of Eugenie.
Well, thanks, Paul. Thanks to you and your team. We're looking forward to some great things over the next 90 days. But folks, it's going to be a little painful coming down Dougall for the next 90 days as we work to make it safer for vehicles, safer for cyclists, and safer for pedestrians. A project we've talked about for decades is getting done and starting today. This has been another edition of Mayor's Minute. Thank you for watching. If there's someone you'd like to meet, someplace you'd like to go and learn more about in the City of Windsor, feel free to contact me at the email address on the screen. Thanks for watching.